Giggles of the Sorrowful Hate, a cheerful story in 10 chapters. Chapter 1, Pavement Made of Giggles. Marrow Meadow's founding ordinance was Article 1A. All municipal roads shall be paved in joy. So they did. For 6 months, recorders in yellow vests stood at playgrounds, first dates, and hospital recovery rooms with glass jars. They captured laughter the way beekeepers harvest honey. Wait for the real stuff, the kind that bursts before you can be embarrassed by it. Then seal the jar fast. They poured it hot. The asphalt crews wore earmuffs because the stuff giggled when it hit the ground. It set in 5 minutes and cooled into bubble glass. Translucent, iridescent, warm to the touch, even in winter. When you walked, it went ping. A sound like a wine glass kissed by a fingertip. Tourists crouched to film it. Children laid on their bellies to hear it better. The mayor cut the ribbon with a grin. "I've never been somewhere so happy," he said into 12 microphones. He didn't add the footnote from the engineering report. Long-term structural integrity, unknown. Post-burst behavior, classified as make space. Nobody asked what filled the space. Chapter 2, Pockets Pale. The game was called Pretty Picking, and every kid learned it before kindergarten. Rule 1, walk the trail. Rule 2, when your pocket feels warm, reach in. Rule 3, never ask what it is. Mira was 7. Her pockets were deep because her mother sewed them that way, for treasures. The things she found were always round, always the temperature of a tongue, and always faintly slick, like peeled grapes. She named them. This one was Dot. This one was Hush. This one was Almost. She had 12 total, arranged on her windowsill by size. At 2:04 a.m. every night, Dot pulsed. Then Hush. Then Almost. Like a wave. Like breathing. Her mother checked on her once and saw her smiling in her sleep. "Don't they make you happy?" she whispered, smoothing Mira's hair. "Yes," Mira said, without waking. The corners of her mouth had started to crack from dryness. She liked the sting. It proved the smile was real. Chapter 3, where it bled. Wednesday was maintenance day. At 10 a.m., the trail cracked. Not like earthquakes, like skin. Thin, red lines opened in the bubble road, each about as long as a child's finger. The school let out early on Wednesdays, so the kids could help. They were given white ribbons and taught the song. Oh, look, a shining thread. Tie it gentle where it bled. The threads grew from the cracks, silver vibrating, humming in a key that made your teeth feel clean. You had to kneel. You had to be gentle. You had to tie a bow, not a knot. Knots were rude. When the bow was done, the crack sipped the thread and closed. The thread vanished, and you laughed. Not a ha-ha laugh, a core laugh, the kind that lives behind your ribs. Mira tied 3 last Wednesday. The 3rd cut was deeper. When it sealed, her mouth opened. and laughter ran out of her for 6 seconds. Her best friend, Lena, counted. "What was so funny?" Lena asked. Mira shrugged. The shrug felt borrowed. "I don't remember, but it was." Chapter 4. The Inward Flowers. The town's botanist, Dr. Finn, called them Solilus in verses. The town called them Smile-lilies. They grew only where tears had dried. Grief was fertilizer. Their biology was simple. Petals wide, turned inside to make a cup. At the bottom of each cup was a face, not printed, groaned. The face was always smiling. The face was always yours, but better rested. If you knelt, the cup tipped toward you like a good listener. Then it whispered, "You're doing so great. I'm proud of you. Your hair looks nice today." They never repeated a compliment in the same week. Dr. Finn tried to log them. The list was 4,000 entries long before he stopped. Mira's grandmother asked to be planted when she died. "I want to be useful," she said. The town planted her by the front gate. She's a big bloom now, double-cupped. She tells Mira she's pretty every morning. She told the mailman he was brave. She told a stray dog it was a good boy. The dog lives there now. It smiles. Dogs don't smile. This one does. Chapter 5. The Binding Sweet. "Stay a while," the Smile-lily said. It wasn't a suggestion. It was a hospitality. Their roots were the width of spaghetti and pale as milk. They moved when you weren't looking. If you stood still for 22 seconds, the time it took to ready a shoe, to receive a compliment, to consider being sad, you'd feel a touch at your ankle, soft, inquisitive, like a cat asking if the lap was available. Then it curled. One loop, not tight, not painful, just present. The town charter, amended 18 years ago, called it urban root stabilization and cited improved pedestrian safety during golden hour glare. Mira's old sneakers had laces. She'd stop to tie them and come to 10 minutes later, sun in the same place, roots up to her socket. The cobbler, Mr. Cho, fixed it. "Safer," he said, handing her new laceless shoes. He demonstrated by tap dancing. His roots went to his knees. They moved with him like a second set of tendons. See, no tripping. He was smiling. The roots were smiling. The Smile-lilies clapped their petals. Chapter 6. The Sun That Wouldn't Set. Marrow Meadow's latitude was 43.2 degrees north. It should have had nights. It didn't. The sun hit 15 degrees above the horizon and quit. It sat there, fat and yolk gold, leaking warm regret light across everything. The town's tourism board branded it Perpetual Golden Hour and sold postcards of it. All photos looked good. All faces looked happy. The light filled in under-eye circles and softened jawlines and erased doubt. Mr. Ellis, 5th grade, kept a secret analog clock in his desk. He wanted to see 9 p.m. again. Last spring he tried, packed a bag, told his class he had a dentist appointment, walked east. His shadow stayed 4 feet long. The sun stayed. He walked 6 hours. The "Welcome to Marrow Meadow" sign appeared ahead. He'd seen it when he left. This was the back of it. He teaches again now. He says, "This is my favorite job during the part of the day that isn't night." He says it 11 times per day. He's very consistent. He graded papers last week and gave everyone a plus. "You're all doing so great," he wrote. His handwriting matched the Smile-lilies compliment cards. Chapter 7. The chorus grows. The sound started at the trail and moved like weather. It wasn't music. It was agreement. Hundreds of voices exhaling on the same note, then inhaling, then exhaling. A chorus bright, a gleeful hue. New voices joined without rehearsal. You'd be walking, and your breath would sink. Then your step, then your heartbeat. The words weren't words. They were yes, just yes, in every pitch. Mira's brother Tom was 8 and hated choir. He said singing was cringe. He joined last Tuesday. He didn't open his mouth. His chest did it for him. Now he conducts. He doesn't know the songs. He knows the need. He raises his arms and the trail answers. Ping, 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 Bubble Road applauding in time. "Are you happy?" Mira asked him. He didn't stop conducting. "I'm the happiest boy in all the land," he said. "I'm the happiest boy in all the land. I'm the happiest boy in all the land." He said it 4 more times before she walked away. Chapter 8. Crowns of Red Thread. "Self-care is community care," said the banner over the park. Resting was not just allowed. It was scheduled. If you sat on a stump, a bench, or even just leaned, the threads came. Not silver now. Red, the color of candy apples and emergency. They smelled like pennies and birthday cake. They moved with purpose. They'd climb your arm, your neck, your hair. They'd braid themselves. You'd feel a pleasant pressure, like a scalp massage, and then a drowsiness. You'd wake to applause. A crown finished, cool and light. Everyone would clap. "You're just like us." They'd sing. No need to think, no need to fuss. Mira got hers during lunch. She sat on the curb to watch a butterfly. She woke to clapping. The crown was braided tight, with little loops that matched her fingerprints. It didn't come off. She tried. The threads tightened lovingly. Later, Lena said something mean about Mira's shoes. Mira started to feel hurt. The crown itched. Violently, like ants. She stopped feeling hurt. The itch stopped. She doesn't feel sad anymore. It's efficient. Chapter 9. The kindness of the trail. The sign at the entrance was carved from Smile-lily wood. It read, "The trail is kind. IT gives you what you want to be." Under it, in smaller letters, "Transactions finalized at dusk." Dusk pending. The trail was a very good listener. Mira told it she wanted to be light. She was 82 pounds on Monday. She was 78 pounds on Friday. She hadn't eaten less. She hadn't exercised more. She just evaporated 4 pounds. Her doctor said stress. Her crown said you're welcome. Tom told it he wanted to be brave. His nightmares stopped that night. He also stopped lying down. He sleeps standing in his closet, eyes open, smiling. He hasn't blinked in 3 days. He says he's not tired. Mr. Ellis told it he wanted to be useful. The registrar's office caught fire. All graduation records were lost. Now no one can graduate. He's needed indefinitely. He baked cookies for the class. The economics were simple. You trade weight, mass, grief, doubt, the part of you that says no. The trail gets heavier. The bubbles in the road get tighter. Your steps go ping because there's less of you for gravity to argue with. Kindness here was a scale. Chapter 10. Follow close the steps of hate. Hate was in the charter, lowercase. No one used the word. The threads tensed when you tried. The Smile-lilies wilted 1% if you said it. The sun flared, but the concept lived in the basement of everything. Hate in Marrow Meadow was the name for the remainder. After your sorrow was woven deep within, after your roots curled tight and your face was painted joy, after you couldn't leave, couldn't change your place, after the trail took your weight and gave you a crown, what was left? A core, small, hard, hot, like a coal. It didn't hate anything. It couldn't. It was just dense. It was fuel. It kept the giggles bright, because the laughs it made you give were real, mined from somewhere you couldn't reach anymore. It kept the flowers whispering, because compliments require a standard, and the coal was the standard. Be like this. This is safe. It kept the sun low, because if the sun set, people would remember night, and in night, you can hear your own thoughts. The trail needed the coal, so the trail made you happy. So you stayed, so you danced in circles, hand in hand. So you crowned others, so you clapped and cheered. You're just like us, because the trail is kind, you see. It gives you what you want to be. A smiling face, a lighter weight. Just follow close. The steps of hate. Epilogue the gate. If you visit Marrow Meadow, arrive at golden hour. It's always golden hour. The children will meet you at the gate. Mira will be there. Tom will be conducting. Mr. Joe will tap dance. Their pockets will be pale, but full. They'll reach in. They'll pull out a thread. It will be warm. It will be the exact temperature of the inside of your mouth. They'll offer it to you, smiling. Their crowns will glint. The road will go ping. And oh, it loves it when you laugh this way.